Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. My name's Maria, and this is Conversations with Mother Earth. And today I want to talk about soil and the importance of soil. Specifically, I really want to tap into Mother Earth and Mother Earth's records, her wisdom, to give us some insight about, well, I guess the characteristics of soil, the properties of soil, how soil feels or smells, or I don't know. I know that there's so much to explore in that realm. Tapping into this element, soil elemental, if you will, to kind of get their input on life. And even I'd love to ask questions about why quality of soil matters for the food that you're growing, because it's the spiritual gardener right here. I love my backyard vegetable garden, and that's really what started or what kicked off my major spiritual awakening was investing time in growing a garden and spending time there, being outside, dedicating myself to time outside. That's what set it off and has gotten me to this point, however many years later. So I love to talk about backyard vegetable garden. So I really am interested to see what soil can teach us today. I know it's a little bit obscure, so I really am hoping that we can tap into soil. I've never really done this before. And yeah. Before I get started today, though, I want to ask you, have you ever heard of Barbara Hand Clow? I'm currently reading her Signet of Atlantis, and she is a pretty prolific author in this kind of new age spirituality type of genre. She has a series of 3 books. I've read the first one, which is, I can't remember what it's called. I have it on my thing. Eye of the Centaur. The second one has to do with Christos, which I don't know. I haven't read that one. That's the only one. I didn't realize it was 3 when I ordered this one. And then this one is Signet of Atlantis. And it's a very, very, very earth focused, if you will. She's a seer. She, I think at some point worked with a practitioner to help her regress into past lives where she was a priestess in Greece and somebody else here, a prophet. And, she's gone through all of these past lives and, or impressions of past lives, right? And has gained ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom from Mother Earth, and what those ancient cultures knew about Mother Earth and how they interacted with her so much differently than we do today. It's pretty incredible, the information that she shares. I feel like truly that some of the things that we are discussing and picking up on in the podcast, in our channel messages with Mother Earth and with our spirit team, they are being reiterated or confirmed in this book. There's the extent of detail with which she is able to pull from her channel to write these books is incredible, absolutely incredible. And some of it resonates, some of it doesn't. I haven't had the same or similar experiences that she does, and you can tell that she's very fluent in this, jargon of sorts. Like some of the things she talks about, you're like, okay, I don't actually know what that means. It seems like she's so much more in it, or more advanced in her experience than I am at certain points. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll get to that at some point. Maybe I'll get there. But reiterating what I'm saying in the podcast and our own channel messages is really reassuring for me, because I don't find many books like this that are very earth focused or diving into Mother Earth's records, Mother Earth's library, and pulling out information that's important to share. This has been that for me within the last few weeks. So I'm so thankful to have found this. Obviously, it came into my life at this time for this reason. And to kind of open my eyes to how much more there really is in this sphere of this topic. Truly how much more there is. And it's kind of given me some direction as well about how to deepen some of the conversations, or what else we could be talking about, what other topics about the reemergence of the goddess, but also those old ancient gods coming back. I remember in one of my episodes, I can't remember what it was. It might have been about the crystals, or maybe it was Earth Energy Update. That feeling of, it feels like the gods and goddesses of old are returning. And that is reiterated in this book that she wrote in 1992, 1990 something. So I don't want to take the time to look at the moment, but yeah, a while ago. So it feels good to have that, right? Because even last episode or 2 episodes ago, I was like, is anybody else? Is anybody else experiencing these things, pulling this information, having these conversations? I don't actually know. So I hope so. I can't imagine that they're not. Do you know what I mean? Because you know how oh my gosh, I can't think. I'm trying to like form this thought. You know how there's a plane or an ether of ideas, right? Or information that's available to all people who are willing to jump up and grab it, pull it down into themselves and birth it through themselves. So to expand on that, there's a reason why cultures across the globe have some of these same ideas or same innovations or same inventions around the same time. Just like people today, somebody in Asia could be coming up with some of the same plans and ideas as someone in Brazil or, Alaska, right? There are individuals that can tap in to different information that's available in this etheric plane, or I don't know, consciousness just drops it down for us to be able to grab and grasp and makes it available. That happens all the time. Yeah. So like this, I know that people are grasping on. It can't just be me. Some people are grasping on to this idea of investing more in learning about the wisdom and that hidden knowledge that Mother Earth has for us, and is just literally waiting for us to unearth inside of ourselves. And hopefully those people are sharing that information. There's a reason we're seeing the resurgence of the, Earth Goddess, the Mother Goddesses, Divine Feminine, all this Mother Earth, returning back to Mother Earth behavior. It's because it's been dropped into our awareness and we're all just jumping in. Well, the ones that are in tune are jumping in. The ones that it resonates with and feels right with are jumping in and diving in and exploring those aspects. So, yeah, Barbara Hand Clow. And another thing, honestly, I was thinking about these teachers, Barbara Hand Clow. There's a Barbara Marciniak. I don't know how to say her last name, but I've read a book or 2 of hers. There's a few astrology women that I listen to on YouTube. I'm trying to think who else I follow in terms of that kind of literature or information or sharing. That generation of teachers, I mean, wow, right? The information that they had access to and that they were brave enough to bring through them and share. I wonder where the next generation is. Do you know what I don't know if anybody ever thinks about this like I do. That generation that is sharing that wisdom is so much older now. And they all kind of feel, the ones that I am aware of, they all kind of feel in that same age range. They're all aging, and they're all women. They're all women, the ones that I'm aware of. So I honestly wonder what the path, like what the trajectory is, what the path is, and who will be following in those footsteps and becoming the new teachers, the new esoteric, powerhouses like this. It feels different, obviously, right? I wonder if it'll be all women or if there will be men too. I don't know. I honestly don't know where men go to get to relate to the information. Do they only listen to women teachers? Are they only studying under women? I can't imagine so. You know what I mean? So there has to be a male counterpart to something like this, I would imagine. I'm not aware of it. Anyway, some of my ruminations and thoughts. If you are interested, I will go ahead and include the name of the book in the comment section, so you can check that out and look that up. Yeah, today I want to see, number one, did you watch the last crystal video that I made? I'm still thinking about it, actually, about how incredible it is to be able to really tune into a crystal and start practicing to learn to move the energy inside of it. I think that process itself will continue to develop and grow inside of myself as I continue to work with them. And likewise with just, other users or humanity. I keep using awareness, but as the awareness of the power of crystals grows, the practical use of them, I imagine more and more practitioners will be taking up and exploring and utilizing them for not just healing powers, right? Not just healing or attuning, but whatever else they're fully capable of, which I know is a lot. Let's jump into soil today. I have done a grounding, clearing Reiki meditation already. I'm just going to take a few deep breaths here and say a quick prayer to Mother Earth and to my spirit team. And then we're going to jump in and get started. So go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to go ahead and breathe in, reactivate that loving, universal love, white light energy above my head. And just bring it down through my body. And today it feels like rays of sunshine, a column of light. And before I even get started, I do want to reiterate the power of clearing and grounding. Because prior to today, I was feeling heavy, energetically heavy, lethargic almost. There was something that was kind of holding on throughout my whole body, it felt like. And prior to this, I did a guided meditation, which was a clearing and releasing, and then setting an intention for my Reiki energy bubble outside of myself. I really want to encourage you guys, if you don't do this already, to find a meditation or a practice that works for you and do it, whenever you're kind of feeling like, just dumpy, unmotivated, lethargic. When something just is ruminating in your mind, it's probably not you. It's probably the energy that's attached. So I highly recommend doing this at least once a week, if not more, if you're feeling called to do it, because I absolutely feel so much better. And actually the intention that I'm bringing into my Reiki bubble is play. It's this attitude of having fun and being childlike in the exploration of what Mother Earth has to share with us. No pressure. Allowing it to just flow and be and enjoy. So I am emitting that emotion. I can feel it radiating from my chest as I continue to breathe that white light energy down into my body, and I want to ground into Mother Earth. And today she's showing me kind of grounding as a pyramid, actually. So envisioning the white light that's coming down my body to kind of expand out to the base or the points and create the base and the points of a pyramid. So I'm taking up a lot of space. but that whole inside of the pyramid is white light. And I know that the shape of the pyramid is one of the strongest forces energetically that we have. So I'm happy to be doing this today. Now I'm going to go ahead and anchor myself into Mother Earth and breathe that pyramid down into Mother Earth, inside of her. Letting that white light creep and seep down into Mother Earth as best as it can, as far as it can go. All right, and then on an inhale, go ahead and breathe Mother Earth's energy back up through your pyramid. Today it feels purple to me. I'm getting purple, but go ahead and fill your pyramid with whatever the energy feels like for Mother Earth today, whatever color it is, if it's a smell, if it's a sensation. Mine's kind of a cloudy, full-bodied purple. And I want to bring that energy all the way up to the apex, to the point of the pyramid from Mother Earth, all the way up. Let it come out the top of the pyramid and reach it up into the sky and take it all the way up to source, all the way as far as you can take it. Man, this is a strong, we're a strong channel at the moment, it feels like. Just like a laser beam of Mother Earth energy. All right, and once she's settled in, you both settled into source energy, go ahead and breathe source right back down into you, right back down into your heart space. And it's almost as if that white light energy starts to then fill in the pyramid again. And so the white light and my purple from Mother Earth are swirling around inside of my pyramid. And you should feel light. This should be nothing hard or straining about this. To kind of flow with that energy. Divine Mother, Protector, I ask to connect to your spirit today and to the wisdom and the library of Mother Earth, to gain access to information that is both fun, playful, and loving, helpful, interesting. My promise is to continue this journey of exploration with Mother Earth, to bring alive these truths, this wisdom that may have been lost, has been lost for so long, to work in partnership with her, to bring what she has to light. So with thanks and gratitude, I love you and I appreciate you. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to do this, to be a messenger for Mother Earth. And in her loving arms, I pray. All right, Mother Earth's records now open. Mother Earth's library is now open. Mother Earth's library is now open. All right, Mother Earth, what would be important to tell me today? What would be important to share about what's going on or how you're doing and the energy at the moment? What would you like for us to know? Something about the menagerie of animals is what I'm picking up on first. The animals. And she's showing like this. She's this movement, and then all these animals that she's doing this to. What do the animals, what does this mean? What does this represent? Oh my gosh, almost like all the animals are saying hi or witness. All right, tell me more. What is this? It's like a reaching out, a saying hi, sending love. Hi. I'm happy to see you today too. And it seems like some of them want to talk or communicate. Like I'm seeing them say words. And I'm kind of hearing tonal noises, but I don't understand obviously what they're saying. But there's this like wish to communicate, it feels like, or connect. And the feeling, the sensation that I'm getting in my body is something about what we're doing when we focus on Mother Earth. It protects them too, or it helps the animals as well. Protects their homes. That protects their homes in nature where they live. And I'm feeling like the beaver is talking to me and showing me their day. It's like its home or its dam and a wooded stream. And it's showing me the water, and there might be like some pollutants in the water, some trash in the water. What does this represent? What are you trying to show me here? Taking out the trash in the water, okay? But like showing me around and saying, look at how beautiful it is here. Look at this heaven here. I mean, absolutely stunning. The woods, the nature is really is the gist here. The beauty of nature and natural habitats. And I'm getting this overwhelming like fullness in my chest of just pride and beauty and joy that this is available to the animals, but to us as well to enjoy. And of course my kids are downstairs running around screaming. Sorry if you can hear them in the background. But that's cute because also reiterating the joy and the fun and the playfulness of Earth. So I thank you for those messages, boys. What else is here, Beaver? What else would you like to say? Kind of feels at peace and comfortable, safe in the space that he is in. And is this happening now? This almost rehabilitation or the safety, this cleansing? Oh. This happens when we go inside of our hearts and we live from our heart. There's no way to live from your heart and not love the world around you. Be thankful and grateful for the nature, the plants, the sun, the wind, the forest. So when you go inside of yourself, the animals benefit too. A restoration gets to happen on Mother Earth. Oh my gosh, and the children get to play, apparently. Talk about play, that's funny because that was my intention today too. The synchronicities, wow, how fun. And that's what it should be about. It should be fun. All right, thank you, Mother Earth, and thank you, Beaver, for that message. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, Mother Earth, while we have time today, I want to ask you some questions about soil. Like earth, land, terra firma, right? I think that's what we can refer to it as, but soil, or the soil in my backyard. Why is it so important? Why is it so fundamentally important to our health as human beings? Our human body. Okay. All right, so as I was sitting and quiet and waiting, a being felt like an angel dropped down into my backyard in my visualization. Okay, but it feels like a Native American energy. And I'm sorry you were speaking, but I wanted to introduce you first to everybody. What were you saying about the soil? Yeah, this land is meant to be taken care of by all. You are meant to be caretakers of this place, and know that every step you take is holy, is sacred, because all of it is life-giving powers. All of it is a life-giving force. It is all creativity. That's what the soil is. Creating life. Give it your intentions. Give it your prayers. And watch your dreams grow. Almost like a fairy tale or a fantasy or magic. Give it your desires and your prayers. And they will form in front of your eyes. But we must tend to it. We must get on our knees and put our hands into it. We must focus with love on doing these things. And knowing this is the most sacred of work that you can do is to take care of the soil or the plants. The earth really is what it is. He said, my people have danced on this holy land or this holy earth, this holy soil. So it can feel our intention and feel our love, feel our vibration. We danced in celebration for the mother, for the life force, for the creativity. We know that if we needed a solution, we put our hands in the earth and asked. It comes up through you, not above and down. That's beautiful. And I'm seeing, Native Americans or indigenous people around a fireplace, dancing and singing. Also, we dance for the dragons so that they hear our steps. The beings that live inside Mother Earth. And almost like we could feel Mother Earth make music back or dance back, vibrate back with us as we dance. And while, yes, we revere the sky or we look to the sky with wonder, we know that we are cradled in the Mother Earth's arms. We are embraced by her. We emerge from her and descend into her. Think of the power of what that means. Think of what she has stored inside of herself. Taking or holding so much, so many of us. She literally carries all of us inside of her. All of our past selves reside in her. And then she births anew and continues to. Birthing and then receiving. There's something about the moon here too. The moon as a counterpart, maybe. As a reflection, as a mirror. And it's almost like, think about the layers of life that reside underneath the surface. Like the plant roots, the tree roots. And in winter, when it's dormant, there's nothing. I mean, of course, there's vegetation above the soil, but there's also some plants that die back completely. So the earth is bare. But think about what's just right underneath the surface, the layers of life. And think about the true miracle that it is, that it can go from literally bare, empty, nothing, and in a few weeks, so brimming and so full of life, so full of flowers. Like, how can that be real? And it's this rebirth, death and rebirth, renewal, these cycles over and over again. All right, can you tell me more about this death and rebirth? What can this tell us about, what can the soil teach us about being human, about death and rebirth? Use nature as your teacher. As seasons of growth die back and reemerge, so too does the human life or human flow. The life flow. So take the cues from nature around you. And understand that there are periods of rest or decay or darkness. And then there are periods that are bursting with activity and with life. Understanding that life has seasons. What else can you share with me about this? Soil itself is a celebration of life. It is a living and breathing visual representation of what's possible. of what's possible and available to us, the creativity, the growth. It also shows you the joys and the sadness that come with life. And we view this as our teacher. This is what our guide right now is telling us. This is our teacher. And the things that reside or live in the soil full time, like a tree, they are the lucky ones, is what they're saying. They are the lucky ones. Because they forever get to feel the pulse of Mother Earth's heartbeat. They are forever in tune with it. They don't lose it in the chaos or the hurry like a human life can lose it. They are the lucky ones. To be truly in communion with Mother Earth is one of the most beautiful, greatest blessings. The love, the warmth, the connectedness is what we all seek. And they get to receive it at all times. So yeah, put your seeds of ideas or your hopes into the soil. I'm seeing just all these colorful seeds. People put their ideas or their dreams, the desires into the soil. So the soil that I'm looking at is full of so much color. And what's beautiful is those that have come before us get to feed those dreams and those hopes. Wow. Those that reside inside of Mother Earth, they get to harbor all of that for us in our current life. They get to breathe life into those hopes or dreams or ideas. They get to help make them possible. Is there a way that we can honor the soil more? Show it love? I'm seeing somebody walking around with their hands kind of out, not like this up, but like at their sides, but their palms down, and just kind of like moving or swaying, and in so doing, acknowledging the magnificence of earth, of the soil, of the land. Like understanding and being so in gratitude for how immense this gift is that you're standing on. How full of life and layer it has and richness. Oh my gosh, it's so full. The layers upon human life and layers. Think about it. Layer upon layer upon layer of experience. So just by knowing that or feeling that in your heart, and when moving with it, kind of acknowledging the magnificence beneath you. Sending it love through your hands and through your heart. And dancing and singing on the ground, stomping and dancing around on the earth. And I'm seeing the Native Americans doing their dance again. And knowing that this is their way of showing love and communicating. Their own individual unique expression of thanks. with the earth. Incredible. Incredible. Thank you, Mother Earth, for this wisdom. Thank you, our guide, our spirit guide that came to do this with us and share this information. Thank you so much. I also want to thank you for taking the time to listen today. Because by implementing these things, by changing our mind about maybe something we had never actually thought about before, gaining a new awareness or a new thought about something that is so rich and full of life, importance. I mean, I think it changes the way that we move on Earth when we have new understandings like this. And my mind is definitely expanded. Like, I'm like, I never had thought before about the layer upon layer of just humanity. History is beneath our feet. And I had never thought to include the soil as a place for my intentions. I always thought I'd burn them. I'd offer them to, the spirit, the sky. But no, when we can place them in the soil, this is where they become fertile and can grow. Like solidly. I mean, it's incredible. I will definitely be changing that practice for myself. Utilizing that more. I can't wait to see you in the next episode, guys. We have some fun themes, some fun topics coming up. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks for being here to talk soil with me. Bye.